Hi guys, welcome to Bath Fizz and Foam. It's Monday, so it's time to make things on Make With Me Monday. I have a little notification here from Facebook or something that says action needed, check your internet connection. Okay, let's talk about internet really quick. This week we had AT&T come out again because we're like, hey, there are rats in the box outside, not like in our house or whatever, but it's like the hub that like all the houses connect to. There were rats in there, so everybody was having internet problems. Okay, then we had a hurricane. Casual. So I'm like, all those things are done being ill. Can we? Right? I'm gonna check and make sure I'm online. Okay. So we got AT&T back out because I'm like, why is it not working? It's working. And what we're gonna do is it's gonna be kind of expensive, but like at this point I don't care because I'm so tired of dealing with it. We're gonna get them to run an Ethernet cable from our thingy up the wall, down across the house, down to the other thingy, and we have a conduit that's like under the ground that connects my shop, like the power panel thingy in my shop, to the electric thingy in the there. And we're gonna get them to do that, and then they're gonna run a line, and then it's gonna come right here, and I'm gonna go boop. Okay, and then it'll be forever good. And if it ever falls and doesn't have internet, it's because we lost power or something, because it's gonna be like plugged right in to the Ethernet cable Fi-Wi. Okay, and that's happening. That's happening this week. Okay, mic drop, because I'm tired of it. Okay, anyway, if it's your first time watching a Make With Me Monday, hi, I'm so sorry. My name is Robyn Smith. I'm the co-owner of Bath Fizz and Foam, and I'm really okay. Like, I'm totally okay. It's like a lot. It's been a lot. When I checked to see if I was online, I see comments, but I don't see comments here. Cool. Oh, there's like so many comments. Okay. Wow. People are saying happy Monday. Hello. People are saying hi. Hello to everybody. I see Tracy, Kathy, Mary, Dan, and Nancy. Hi. And probably other people too, but that's all I see. And as long as you keep seeing it, fine. The thing is, with Patreon, I've had a couple times where it drops. It doesn't tell me it's dropped. So I do a whole 30 or 45-minute video by myself. It hurts physically. Okay, what we're gonna do today, you can see the little link in the comments or whatever. We're gonna make a lip balm that's from our Lip Balms glosses salve thing, okay? This one has been requested on more than one occasion because people want to see how to do this one, which is a sleep mask. You don't have to use it as a sleep mask, right? You can just use it as a balm. But if you let it set up, take it the next day, whip it real good. It gets like this really beautiful texture that you can then pipe into your little containers. And it's very reminiscent, in my opinion, of the Laneige sleep mask stuff. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That stuff is so good. Sorry, that stuff is so good. And I had wanted to replicate it for a really long time. And here we are. Okay, so I'm going to start off. It's very simple as well. I have to go off this so I can't see your comments for just a second because I have to go to my Dropbox. So this one is called the Lip Service Buttery Lip Mask. I used it last night. Can you see how pretty my lips look? Okay, we're gonna start off with Cerebellina wax. This is a very unique wax because it doesn't, it's beeswax that has been modified slightly to, how many of you think this is like gonna end up with me spilling beeswax everywhere? Yeah, me too. It's not just beeswax, it's been modified and I just overboard. It's been modified to be really, really smooth in recipes, and I love using it for anything that has a possibility to get grainy. So if you're making anhydrous body butter and it's getting grainy on you and you're using shea, our anhydrous body butter does not use shea. It uses mango butter. But if you are making an anhydrous body butter and it's getting grainy on you, try incorporating some Cerebellina wax. Cerebellina. Period. Just try that. It might help. Just saying. Tear my scale out. Next ingredient is shea butter. But yeah, shea butter. Let me grab it. I don't know why I don't have it. Shea butter. So we're gonna take our shea butter and put it in here. What's happening? Okay. Then, is that the correct amount? Sure. Next, we're gonna add one of my favorite oils that I love to use. I use it all the time in things all the time because I love to use this oil. We're gonna use avocado oil. We're gonna use avocado oil. It's just funny to me. Okay, sorry. There was like a whole period of time for the last like 2 or 3 weeks where I didn't have my gabapentin, which I only take at night because I have, and we put it in quotes because I don't believe this is what it is, restless leg syndrome, although in my opinion, okay, also you can split this oil amount, like you don't have to just use avocado oil. You can split this oil amount between multiple oils: rice bran oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond. Like you can mix this up and use a bunch of different oils if you want to. I wanted to keep the recipes or formulations simple so that there's not like 5 million ingredients, so you're like, oh, I can't make this, I don't have ingredient number 3002. I don't want that. So I want you to know that you can split this up, and this can be multiple different oils. Anyway, I don't think it's restless leg syndrome. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV, okay? But Dr. Bath Bomb, Paige and Dr. Bath Bomb. Anyway, because it's not my legs. I'm falling asleep, and it's like this little. It's like my arm goes boop. My leg goes boop. So it's not like restless. Also, feels like little tiny bugs are crawling on me, and I'm like, it's not there. There's no bug on you. Don't. It's fine. Just ignore it. There's no bug. But then I can't ignore. Anyway, phantom bug syndrome. I could accept that, I suppose, but restless leg feels rude. Okay, now we're gonna use an ingredient called polybutene. I know it sounds a little scary because it's very chemically. It's the only one in the ebook that has like a weird ingredient like that. Okay, there's also PEG 100, PEG stearate and 100. Anyway, glycerol stearate. There's one kind of weirder wax. Okay, because it makes very thin emulsions. But this is the only other one that's like real different. The reason I chose it is it's in a lot of lip glosses and lip gloss bases, and what it does is it helps recipes to be thicker. It helps the stuff to stick on your lip a little bit better. So if you're going to use a sleep mask, that's ideal. Okay. In addition, Jen Spurlock from the Green Rift, she sent me an email or a message at one point and said that she adds, I don't know to which recipe, so sorry. She adds microcrystalline wax and polyamide, I want to say 3, maybe 8. Hold on, I'll double check for you, just for you, darling. Okay, yeah. She uses polyamide 8 and microcrystalline wax, and she says that she thinks that it helps to like thicken, and she says it just feels better. So yes, okay, that's what we want you to do. We give you a foundation, and you are free to like experiment with it and change it and make it your own. Okay, so you don't have to do it like, I know people like to tell me like they follow the recipe to a T, which is fine, but also like not 100% necessary, because I think people like sometimes feel like they're gonna get in trouble. Because when I'm troubleshooting with somebody, usually the first questions are gonna be, did you make any substitutions? It's fine if you did sometimes, generally, but I have to know what those substitutions were, because they might have affected how the recipe works, and then sometimes they don't affect it at all. So it's a little bit like talking to your lawyer or your CPA. It's like you don't really want to talk about it, but you have to, and they're gonna find out anyway, so you might as well just tell them. We can't fix it unless like they have all the information in one place. Did I get more gloves? So it's fine, just tell me if you did something different. It's okay. You can do other things different. You don't have to make it exactly to a T. Okay? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find y'all again so I can see, because okay, there we are. Okay, I see comments. Okay, Mary's, people saying hello, hi. Mary said that they bought the recipe and want to know where to find it. All your recipes are going to be, you have 2 ways that you can get your stuff. You can log into our website and it will have all of that information. Every PDF you've ever had will be in there. Actually, there's 3 ways, okay? So 1, you can log into the thing. 2, if you don't know your login, you can't remember it, go check your email. Remember to check your spam folder, because it could be in there, because we're a business, and so spam a lot of times is like, ew, business. So, okay. Finally, if you can't find it at all, this is okay. Still, you can email us at hello@bathfizzandfoam.com, and Megan and Amanda, who are very responsible and check email like all the time, okay, they will help you find it. Okay, they will help you find it. If you are waiting for me to help you find it, you're going to sadly be waiting for a very long time. I don't know how to do any of the things on the website. I have learned in the past 4 years how to make a blog post on our website. But The reason my recipes are in Dropbox is because I don't know where I also can't find them. I don't know how to do it. It's just like computers, I don't do those. I don't like them. It's like so ironic that most of my work is on a computer. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we have this, it's all liquidy and stuff. I'm going to drop a couple little drops of this color in it. This is TKB's Coming Up Roses liquid. Okay, and I really like these liquid colorants from TKB. You can use mica, okay, but depending on the recipe and how sensitive your little tulips are, it's possible that you might feel the mica. I didn't always feel it. And like those lip glosses where it's like the rainbow lip glosses, those were made with mica. Okay, so you don't always feel it, but sometimes if you're super sensitive, you do feel it. Okay, now I know it doesn't look like the liquid has changed colors at all, but I promise you it has. Probably. Okay, and the last ingredient that we're going to use is flavor oil. I talk in the ebook about flavor. I talk a lot about it, okay? I talk about it a lot. I prefer to use unsweetened flavor oils, and this says sweetened, just kidding. The sweetened flavor oils are hard to find. They're very hard to find, so, you know, do the best you can finding those. If instead you would like to buy sweetener base, I talk about sweetener bases that you can buy to add it to your stuff. You can additionally make your own sweetener base. Like what? Yeah, this was the thing that I was like so proud of. Okay, this is TKB's stevia sweetener. It's basically coconut oil and stevia. And you know what I did? I broke down and sat there and figured out what is the ratio, how to do this, so you could do this on your own too. Because I care. I shouldn't say that so aggressively. Because I care. It doesn't seem genuine when I do it like that. Okay. So I'm gonna take my flavor oil and I'm just gonna use, I broke my little tiny baby scale this week. I mean, I didn't break it. I just poured like a whole bunch of face wash on it, and doesn't want to do things for me no more. So it's part of the reason I'm making a batch this size. I don't think I would have made a batch this size, except that I don't have my teeny tiny scale to do anything less than like 1 or 2 grams. Okay, so I'm going to use this flavor oil. And I'm going to use milliliters because milliliters are usually, essentially, very closely the same as grams. Not always, not 100%. Okay? Different fragrances and stuff have different densities. That's why sometimes when you order one fragrance from a supplier, it says 8 ounces and the bottle has like that much room, and then the other one says 8 ounces and the bottle has like that much room. You didn't get cheated. There's just like different densities for different fragrances, okay? All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let this sit for probably overnight, and we'll just wait here the whole time. If you were just gonna make balms, right, you could let this cool down just a little bit, put it into like those bottles with the little spout, the condiment bottle, and you could fill your jars with that, okay? But we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. No, we do not. Because I'm Mother freaking Martha Stewart over here. I made a batch last night, okay? So it's all ready to go. Look how glossy and pretty it is. So that's how it would have looked in a little container. It would have been very glossy and pretty. It's also very soft, so look how when I like just touch it, right, it just scoops up very nicely. It's very demure. It's very cutesy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say it's very demure and very cutesy, then I suggest, okay, that you go learn you some TikTok. Because it's about, cutesy and demure is about to take over like all your social media, and you're going to be like, I don't know what this is about. Okay, but TikTok is essentially like the LA, like the way LA is with fashion, or New York, LA and New York are with fashion. That's the way TikTok is with like social media. So like, it's, that's what I've noticed. Okay. And if you're like, I don't want to use TikTok because in China might have my information, like, no, probably not. But also, like, they probably already have it. Like, if you buy something from Temu, I don't know if you've like read the agreements for when you buy something from Temu, but it's questionable. So, okay, so we have it in this little container now, and I'm just gonna start whipping it. I'm actually very unappealed by the color right now. I find it not pleasant. Okay, you see how as I'm whipping it, it's getting fluffier as I'm going. Okay, I think that that's pretty good. She's pretty fluffy. Now I'm going to take, I could just use the piping bag and cut a little hole in it, but I don't always like the way it ends. Like, it doesn't always end pretty. And I am all about aesthetics. Aesthetics. I almost said athletics because you know what? My younger son, who is not very athletic at all, he's never been very athletic, which is fine. Was I a district, did my track team, including me, set records for track for my district when I was in high school? Maybe. Was I like the fastest person alive when I was in high school as a runner? Maybe. Did I have an entire wall covered with medals when I was a kid? Yes. Okay, so you can see where this is going. It's fine though. He doesn't have to be athletic. Anyway, he's suddenly decided that he's a runner. And this little guy is like running, he's running like a 6.5 minute mile. What the heck? Where did he come from? So, it's just, I don't know why I was talking about that. It's just having my youngest son now be in high school. And Amanda sent me pictures of her kids going to school, and I was like, oh, are they in like, it's like 3rd grade? Like, wow. I mean, no, and I was like, oh crap, I've gotten to the point where like I can't tell how old kids are anymore. Like that adult point where like you don't know how old they are anymore. Sadly. So, okay, so I'm just gonna pipe a few of these. If you are interested in trying this, okay, I will be destashing these in our destash group, which is called Partners in Grime, and you can check on the website where I'm destashing it. I also have a bunch of other bath fizz and foam recipes that I'm trying to destash on there, and small quantities of some of the harder to find ingredients from our recipe, not like just because it makes it easier for you to get it. If you need more than like just a tiny bit, like I'm not your person. Go to Muddy Soap Co. Go to Natural Bulk Supplies. Right, those are my suppliers. So but if you need just a tiny bit, and you want to try the best ever body butter, what else do we have? Oh, I have the solid sugar scrubs. Hold on, those are really cute. Hold on. I'll show you. Yeah. These are for a blog post. Did I already show you? These are for a blog post. They're like, I know they're kind of discolored because I use a fragrance oil that discolored, so don't judge me. But they're like fall themed little sugar scrub cans. And they have these little lids. Anyway, I'll be distashing that after I'm done with Patreon. So, oh, I gotta pipe this. I was like, bye. See you later, homie. Okay, so you just go like this. I mean, when I say you're piping it, you're really not. You're just kind of like squeezing it into the container. Okay? Now, when I say that I let this sit overnight, what I mean is that I'll come back and stir it every now and then, right? I'll come back and stir it. You can even put it in your container that you're going to be whipping it in, and you can just like go by every now and then and just give it like a little whip, okay? To kind of help it be beautiful. But this is the final thing. It's true. I don't want to use that one because it's in a container. So we'll use this one. Okay, so. And sorry, like I'm wearing makeup, but like also, I only learned makeup for Make With Me Monday, and when I went on the TV show, I had to watch like a crap ton of YouTubes for how to do makeup because I had no clue. I'm a total tomboy. Pretty, right? Thank you. Let me scroll through here and see if there's questions. Wow, I don't want to see myself. I'm kidding. Sorry I made you see that. Let me see the comments. It says I'm all caught up. You gotta buy a backup, then as you break each one, you still have your backup. Oh, my little tiny skulls? Yeah. Okay, somebody's asking, where do you find polybutene? And then Kathy, yes, I love this. I love sharing knowledge. We don't gatekeep here. Said TKB. So yeah, TKB. Yes, I will include links in the description, however, for where you can find this recipe, where you can find the ingredients that I used, where you can find this shirt, if you want to share like this, where you can find the D-stash. You could try to snag one of these if you want to. Like, the stuff goes so fast. Like, somebody the other day was like, are you really giving stuff away? Or is it like, I mean, I'm not giving away, but it's like very cheap. And they were like, are you really doing that? Or is it just because there's none available? I'm like, they just go that fast. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll post a link to the D-stash group. I'll post a link to Patreon, because that's what I'm doing next. I'm doing Patreon. I'm gonna make bath bombs with Patreon, because I want to make bath bombs. So anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and as always, happy making.